What's going on, guys? We've got details about the newest DLC coming out. It says right here, new GTA Online update coming this December. A familiar face from Liberty City returns. So it's not going to be Michael, and I'm actually really sad about that because I really thought it was going to be Michael. But it says right here, along with drift races, animals, festive surprises, and much more. So not only do we get a DLC, but we will get a lot more to it. Alright, but without further ado, let's get straight into it. So, starting off with the first piece of information, it says this winter, the ever-evolving world of GTA Online continues to deliver something for everyone, from a brand new illicit salvage yard business fueled by audacious vehicle robberies to drift races for select vehicles custom-made for precision slide turns, gassed up new vehicles, and more. There are also exciting festive surprises for the holidays. Limited time Rockstar Games 25th anniversary in-game apparel, and much more to celebrate this momentous occasion. So let's break it down. It says at the very beginning that we will get a new business, and it says right here, salvage yard business fueled by audacious vehicle robberies. So basically, guys, this is going to be a vehicle cargo Mark II pretty much, but it's not going to be just like that. It's going to be a little bit more complex. So I will show you guys later in this video. It's not going to be really simple, and since it's not going to be so simple, I do hope that we earn more money from this, but we don't know how much money we will earn from this business. This is just information that we got so far. And then if you read a little bit lower, it talks about drift races. So what this means is that you can modify cars specifically to help you drift better. That's what it is. So these cars will be select cars that you guys will get to modify, and they will let you drift a lot better than just the typical drifting that you've probably seen in GTA, right? And this took about 10 years for them to make, but I'm pretty sure a lot of car people will love this. And then lastly, it says there are also exciting festive surprises for the holidays. That's talking about Christmas, obviously. So there will be snow, and then, you know, obviously new outfits and masks probably. But yeah, so that's that. And lastly, if you guys haven't noticed yet, tow trucks will be coming back. If you guys see here in the picture, there is a tow truck in the background, so hopefully we get to either buy a tow truck or even use it too in free roam. That would be awesome, because tow trucks, if you guys don't know already, they were in GTA Online, but then they got removed way back then. So now it's coming back, and so now hopefully we get to buy it. I would be happy if we get to buy it, but even better if we could use it in free roam instead of only the business. But let's hope it's for free roam too, and we can actually buy it. That would be awesome. So here's more information about the new business that's coming out. It says right here, it says this winter's GTA Online update heads straight into the heart of Los Santos street crime landscape, stealing, stripping, and selling the most in-demand vehicles, taking on these new action-packed robberies on behalf of a familiar face who has ventured west. Illustrious Liberty City real estate developer Yusuf Amir. So yeah, it won't be Michael, but Yusuf Amir, he actually came from GTA 4. That's where he originated from. He came from the blood of Tony. So yeah, it's not Michael, and I'm actually really sad about that. I really want to be Michael. Maybe later we will get Michael. Maybe later in later DLCs, but not this one. So I'm actually really sad about that, I'm not gonna lie. But now to break down this whole paragraph right here, it says take on these new action-packed robberies on behalf of a familiar face, right? So it's not going to be like vehicle cargo at all. Vehicle cargo is really like simple. Sure, vehicle cargo has some action, but it's not action-packed. Like, it's just really simple. It's kind of boring, I'll be honest. This one right here, I hope it's going to be a lot more funner than vehicle cargo, because vehicle cargo, it gets really boring. Okay, really boring. But this right here says action-packed, so you will have to fight a lot more, you know? You will have to fight a lot more. So that's cool. But here's where it gets pretty interesting. It says right here, Yusuf still lusts after the finer things of life, chief among them adding to his collection of luxury import vehicles by any means necessary. With the help of his cousin Jamal, you'll be charged with planning and executing intricate, high-stakes robberies under the cover of Red Auto Parts. So that's the business name. A new purchasable salvage yard where you'll call the shots, sell the best of the best to Yusuf, or salvage your boosted vehicles for parts. The choice and the cash is yours. So let's break this down real quick. So it says right here at the very top, it says chief among them adding to his collection of luxury import vehicles by any means necessary. So by any means necessary, what that means is it's going to be pretty crazy. You know, like, it's not going to be like vehicle cargo where you just get in it and drive. I'm pretty sure there'll be missions where like you'll be having to go onto a ship and then get the cargo bob on the ship and then you know, deliver it to the island like that, and then it'll be all guarded by a whole bunch of enemies too, so it'll be a lot more complex like vehicle cargo, right? And then it says right here, it says you'll be charged with planning and executing intricate high stakes robberies.
So we'll be planning stuff too. That's the craziest part. So it'll be like a mini little heist, pretty much. This will be like the auto shop, pretty much. That's what it'll be, but for cars. And it won't be for, you know, gold. It'll be for cars only. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And then here's the confusing part right here at the very bottom of it. It says the Red's Auto Parts, a new purchasable salvage yard, right? And then read the very end, it says sell the best of the best to Yusuf or salvage your boosted vehicles for parts. That's the confusing part, because are you selling the salvage parts or like what are you doing, you know? And then after you salvage the parts, what happens next? Do you get money for it, or you know, like what happens next to the car and the parts, you know? But that is definitely interesting, because this is never seen before in GTA Online. Usually it's always just, oh, you know, you get some crates and then you go and sell it in a truck. But no, this is like, you gotta either sell it to the person or you can go and salvage the parts. And usually we only had one option, which is only selling, like for bunker and for special cargo and vehicle cargo, right? MC businesses, all of them, it's only sell. But then now it's like we get to either sell or we get to salvage, which is kind of weird and confusing. I'm not sure what salvage means, but we'll find out when the update comes out. And yeah, so that's really interesting, I'm not gonna lie. And then here's more information about the drift races. It says right here, it says racing fans get a slick new way to win with GTA Online's new drifting modification for select vehicles and drift race series. Drivers can test their skills at getting sideways in a series of new circuits, while a visit to the LS Car Meet will offer select vehicles the option of adding a drift tuning modification that brings the joys of drifting to free mode. So yeah, a new drifting modification is going to get released for cars, and it says right here, it says for select vehicles. Okay, so that means only certain vehicles will get the modification allowed onto them. So if you guys seen the picture here, I think the very first car, I've never seen that car before, so I think that'll be a select car that you guys can put on the drifting modification for. So once again, let's break it down. So it says right here, it says for select vehicles. So that means only certain vehicles will get the drifting modification on them. Okay, and I'm actually interested in this, because with this drifting modification, will it be like Mario Kart, where like if you drift for a longer time, you know, you get to like boost at the end? But then again, that's probably only Need for Speed or like those kind of racing games. But I'm kind of curious on like how this will work, you know, and how it'll look in the game too, you know? I'm actually pretty curious, I'm not gonna lie. And then next it says, while a visit to the LS Car Meet will offer select vehicles. So yeah, you have to go to the LS Car Meet if you want the drifting modification on your car on select cars too. And then lastly, it says this, it says that brings joy to the drifting to free mode. So yeah, we'll get in free mode too. So I'm actually pretty stoked about this, even though I might just buy the car once and drift it once and then put it in my garage forever. I'm pretty excited about this, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty excited, because I didn't think that this was gonna be in GTA. I thought it was gonna be like in Need for Speed, or, you know, stay in those kind of games, the racing games, right? Because GTA, let's be honest, it's not really a racing game. I feel like Need for Speed and, you know, other games that are like classic, you know, are better, but that's just my opinion. And finally, here are some quality of life improvements. These are just small little improvements that will make the game a little bit better. So first we have wildlife comes to free mode. So this one right here, it's going to be letting animals be in free mode GTA Online for PS5 and Xbox Series consoles. Okay, so yes, it won't be for PS4 and it won't be for the older Xboxes. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Next we have GTA Plus members will get access to the Vinewood Club Garage that can hold up to 100 vehicles. That's actually pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie. That's not enough to make me buy GTA Plus, because I will never buy GTA Plus, but that's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Now this right here is probably the craziest part of the update, because I didn't expect this, but it says right here, it says PS5 and Xbox Series players will be able to organize and manage their vehicle collections more conveniently straight from the interaction menu. So literally what that means is that you can transport one vehicle to another garage just from your interaction menu. You don't gotta drive it. And that I didn't expect, because usually Rockstar makes you drive one vehicle to another garage. But no, now they made it to where you can just do it from your interaction menu. I didn't expect that, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect that. And this is arguably the second best part of the update right here, I'm not gonna lie. And now on to the last 6 updates. These aren't really a big deal, but the biggest one you should know is probably the third one, where it says new specification service at the LS Car Meet. What that is now you can actually buy your friend's car off of them, the exact copy of it, if you like the modifications on them. So if you like their speed and brakes and all that stuff, in color too, livery, all that stuff, you can buy the exact same copy and have it delivered to your garage. instead of having to mod it out yourself. So you pretty much drive your friend's car. So this would be perfect for people who are car fans and who love driving cars. But that's that. And yeah, the rest of the updates aren't really that big of a deal. The one that I'm actually curious about is the first one and the last one. The first one says a newly streamlined interaction menu for easier navigation. We don't know any information about it, but it does say newly streamlined interaction menu. So they're probably gonna change it one more time, you know? So that's cool. That's cool. I like that. And then the last one, it says a small birthday gift for players on the character's birthday. So whenever you created your character, they'll give you a birthday present, which is pretty cool. It's probably gonna be like 50K, but it's pretty cool, you know? I like that. I like that. But I guess the very first one I'm actually pretty interested in, I'm not gonna lie, because I want to see how they change the interaction menu again and make it, you know, even better and better. But yeah, that's all for this video, guys. And like always, if you guys like this video, please do drop a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe. But I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.